You have seen this girl before if you're on the internet for way too much, right? That's Anna. And she has her own game now, even if that Anna looks different from this Anna. Is she even the same Anna? Are you the same person that you were yesterday? Maybe, maybe not. Not every question needs an answer, or maybe you can find an answer yourself. Does it really matter anyways? You play as her and people kinda don't like you, because you're some sort of salesperson that apparently scammed a few people in the past. We all have done that, right? I think it's time for the people here to forgive Anna. I would forgive her, I don't even care what she did. She can scam me any day. Just look at her. I would trust her with my life, even if she has two faces, one of them being red with a male voice that is quite devious kinda.
However, I can teach you to grow your own one in a few short steps.
I wouldn't trust that side actually. If that side asked me for $5, I would not give them out, because I would think I would have to sign a weird contract that I will also have to sell my house for peanuts to her. It just has that sinister feel to it behind fairly innocent words. This is also a salesperson persona. Do not do a deal with her. While the other half is loud and likes to get to the point and also insults people, sometimes. If they annoy her, and you shouldn't annoy her. And her official name is Meanie.
I'm the anthology anomaly! Step back, Jackpot!
I wouldn't mind her being mean to me. I know, I'm submissive, you don't have to tell me. I like how normally you would think the red side is the more aggressive side because red is attached to the emotion of anger and madness, but nope. Get your expectations subversed, nerd. So the main goal is to find the boss and kill the boss, something many people probably think about at least once in their life. Don't tell anyone though, prison is not a nice place. But there's some dumb smoke blocking the path to him, and Froggy especially hates the smoke. You better not smoke around him, or don't smoke at all. Be healthy. That includes weed too. Don't smoke. Don't do weed, don't do cigarettes, don't do cigars. You don't look cool when you do them. He reminded me a bit of God from Pun Pun. I can't be the only one seeing the resemblance, right? Maybe it's also because he speaks Japanese. Other characters talk in English. Others talk in French, and there's even something obscure like Italian, a language not many people use anymore.
Va bene, ho combattuto 3 volte! No, 4! No, 5 volte! Mi sono lasciato con la mia ragazza, ucciso mio fratello e ora...
Sadly, no German-speaking character, but hey, maybe one day in one of the other chapters. I have to mention I'm German at least once per video, if the accent wasn't obvious enough already. At its heart, it's a walking simulator, and I know those two words bring a lot of baggage with them nowadays, and normally I'm not the biggest fan of them either, unless they bring something new to the table, and this Dream BBQ does, even if I normally don't even like to barbecue that much. I like meat, but I don't really like meaty meat. Maybe I have low testosterone, I don't know. The game just is full of style, many styles. And that's what I mostly looked forward to, talking to people, something I don't do much in real life, so it's nice to do it in games at least. There's also so many different cultures represented in the game. Romania with Count Dracula, that's where the real Dracula comes from after all. You got the typical American from the south that can use magic. Well, also some that you probably didn't know about, like the Chimo culture. I totally knew she was inspired by it and didn't have to look that up. There's characters that will maybe make you think, wow, I hate this game, but then there's also some that will make you think, wow, I love this game. I think the Tusky Maiden is a great example for both of them, since she's a bit like the Penguin of Doom. I will not speak out at copy-paster, but you know the one, I will show it on the screen obviously. Typing in that annoying but also cute style that back in the day made 90% of people think, wow, this person is cringe, typical annoying anime weep. Nowadays though, many people would love to have a girlfriend that types like this, and you could maybe watch Invader Zim with her. I love her too. If you're that kind of girl, please send me a message. If you're over the age of 18.
Divestment? Are you making fun of my unemployment lives? I don't care, don't stare! Go away!
Some people will hate her for this. Some people will love her for this. I think everyone who plays this game will go out of it again with at least 1 or 2 new characters that they dearly love. Unless you prefer to hate. Then maybe you will also hate some of them, but none of them really stay for too long anyways. And you don't even have to interact with them really if you don't want to. Unless you like to do side quests, and well, you should. If you want to plant some bodies, that's how people are actually made, so your parents have lied to you about this dog. Storks are pretty underrated animals, just look at them, they're really cool. The side quests are mostly pretty simple, find some pets that leave blood all over the floor, but I'm sure they don't bite or will try to eat you. Finding someone's friend that then turns into a crane minigame that sadly is way too short, just like me because I'm a manlet, and I wished it would have had multiple stages and other strange things for you to find. You don't have to do them, but you certainly should do them to see some neat things. Luckily, it's not a game where it feels the randomness is just there to be random, even if it is. The whole first chapter plays around a big bathroom basically, and it will make you think, wow, that sure is random. But is it really? What if the bathroom is there to flush your sins and ask for forgiveness? There's obviously lore behind these things, but you don't need it really. The game doesn't feel like it wants to scream at you and go, look, this has meaning to it, understand it or else you're dumb. You can play it as a dumb person, like myself, and just enjoy the wild ride without thinking more about it. But you can also think more about it and come up with some little theories, maybe even a game theory, about what has happened in this world and what normally happens here. I think it hits a good mix between those two things. It's not artsy for the sake of being artsy, but it all feels just right. It doesn't try to smash a hammer onto your head and goes, whoa, please understand how deep my game is. It just lets you come to your own conclusions with the way you engage with it. Games like this nowadays always get a bit of a bad reputation in a way because of those hidden deep lore pieces, where people hate people because they tell people, I love people, that there's more than what you can see with your naked eye, since they think it's all just a bunch of mumbo jumbo and not some kind of great, deep, meaningful piece of fictional media for the modern age. But even if it would be a bunch of mumbo jumbo, would that be so bad? Not for me personally. You can totally enjoy this while not thinking deeply about it. It's a bit like Mulholland Drive. I watched it once and didn't like it, but people say you need to watch it twice to really get it. I watched it again and still thought it was a boring movie. Sometimes you just won't or get things the way others want you to feel about them. I'm a big Twin Peaks fan though, so rest in peace David Lynch. You will be missed for your visionary visions. And the best thing about this game is also, you can just try it for free. You know, it doesn't cost anything. You can try it and think, I hate it, but you didn't spend a single dime on it. Not a single Deutsche Mark, how my parents would say. For me, ENA Dream BBQ is not about the gameplay or lore you don't get to see, but about the atmosphere. I love the look of it, 90% of the characters had awesome designs in my opinion, and seeing what kind of animation they got was the main appeal for me. Obviously, I also wondered about its world, but I kinda knew I won't find out too much yet, because it's only one chapter so far. Like obviously there's different Annas, but why and how? If you watch the web series, you know you probably won't be able to know everything, even when the game is fully released. But that's fine too, right? Not everything has to be explained in a game like this. Most games even get worse when they try to explain everything like Metal Gear Solid 4. Sometimes cool shit should just be cool shit, instead of having a super duper deep meaning behind them. I even made sure to read through tons of wiki stuff and Reddit posts to find an answer to why there's different Annas to not look like an idiot who is just too dumb to understand it. So far there is no real answer to it, maybe one day there will be though. So it's up to yourself to find a reason for why, or you can just think, I don't care, it is that way because it is that way. Both work and that's what I like about this so far. Normally I'm not some kind of lore expert who needs to know every fact about a game unless it's about the Xeno games. But ENA hits a sweet spot where I wanted to know more about it, so I hit up the wiki to read more about some of the characters like the Italian Hoarder. It's a fairly short experience if you want it to be. There are multiple paths to reach the same goal, so it's kinda up to yourself to go back and discover the secrets the game harbors inside of it after you reach the goal once. We all have secrets. Maybe you want to tell me a secret about yourself. Do it. I mean I won't tell anyone else unless someone else reads the comment, so just hope nobody reads that. Except me. You can easily only spend like a bit of an hour with it and then go, well, that was neat, time to wait 5 years for the next chapter, or you can spend like 5 hours in it because you try to uncover everything, or maybe you just like to hunt for achievements. Better try to knock on every door you see, even if the other 251 doors didn't do anything. Maybe the next one will do something. Most of those secret places don't even really have anything to do for you, they're just there for you to find them. That's how life is too sometimes, isn't it? You don't take a nice walk to suddenly find $50 on the floor, you take that walk to see the nice scenery. And the same goes for ENA Dream BBQ. But here at least you can also meet friends, unlike when you go on a walk and maybe only get greeted by some old grandma who is walking her cute dog. Even though most people wouldn't call ENA a friend for some reason. I mean, what could she have done that she's only allowed to buy mayo from the vending machine and nothing else? I mean, I like ketchup, I like mayo, so I would be happy about that, but what did she do? I also want to keep the video fairly short because you should be the one exploring this world, without me showing you too much of it. Who is the boss? Is he the boss? Or maybe he is the boss? What if I am the boss? Or what if the bus is the boss? Or the boss?
Yes, Uni's the boss.
Maybe you are the boss. If you are, then please give me a pay raise, okay? You won't even waste any money since it's for free. So I won't feel too bad if I only wasted some of your time if you end up playing it, and maybe I'm already wasting your time with this video anyways. It's pretty smart to release your first chapter for free, so people who are curious can try it, while people who are really into it can buy the Founders Edition that comes with some extra concept art stuff. And well, I think they mostly were able to release this for free because of how many patrons they have. When that list in the credits played, I was like, damn, that's a lot of people. I didn't even meet that many people in my life before. Also, like always, I'm not a musical expert. Like, I always think it's a little bit sad that I can't say more about soundtracks. I can say, whoa, it's great, it's atmospheric, and that's what also ENA Dream BBQ's OST is about. It's nice to listen to, that's all I can say. I can tell you, wow, the chord progression of the riff is so nicely done. I can't sadly do that, but listen to it outside of the game maybe. There's some tracks that I will do that to, and maybe some of them will also be in my other videos eventually, and not just in this one. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video and will have a good day, a good night, or whatever fits your time zone. Spend your time by either playing this game or watching the ENA web series, with the ENA you most likely have seen before. I kinda liked her design more, since she's a bit more friendly and cute looking. The new ENA is cute too, but she's a bit scary looking. I love scary looking women, so it's fine for me. I wanted to draw Nia as the more cuter ENA though on the thumbnail. Was fun to draw something in such a different style, so maybe I will try to become the next Picasso. Bye bye.